Up our commitment to covering the stories that impact you and your community. Tonight, the focus is on your rights as a tenant. Last month, we first told you about the story of a Buffalo woman fighting to get her money back after moving into the Preischel Realty apartment that the health department claimed was uninhabitable. Well, since that report, we've received emails from a number of you who have experienced issues with Preischel Realty, or your family has dealt with ongoing problems. But it's not just that landlord. One of our very first follow-ups was on the Linda Lane apartments in Cheektowaga, where 7 News first exposed mold and mushrooms growing inside one of the housing units. My colleague Ashley wrote tonight, following up on what you can do if you, a family member or a friend, runs into an issue with a landlord who is not taking care of their property. Ashley is live in Buffalo tonight.
Jeff, a former tenant of this property behind me was told to leave because conditions were so bad. We're talking about mold, rats, sewage backup. If you are a tenant dealing with similar situations, attorneys say there are 3 things you need to know.
This is the initial lease that Jackie Martinez signed.
Since 7 problem solvers first exposed issues between tenant Jackie Martinez and landlord Preischel Realty, rats, sewage backup, broken windows, and more.
When the city inspectors came in, she told me I had to vacate the premises ASAP.
We've heard from other Preischel tenants. Infested with rats, one person said, and they will not do anything about it. Another writing, there is mold growing in the kitchen and bathroom where her parents live. She says they haven't returned calls about these issues, but rent has been increased.
What was your initial reaction when you saw the story about Preischel Realty and the pictures from some of the other folks who are living in some of these properties?
I thought that the pictures demonstrated that the premises were uninhabitable.
Attorney Justin Friedman specializes in landlord-tenant law and often represents landlords in court. He says tenants have a right to a livable home.
Whether or not it's laid out in the rental agreement, there's an implied warranty that the landlord will provide premises that are fit for human habitation.
If you're dealing with an uninhabitable property, Friedman says withholding rent is one of your options, but it may not be the best strategy for you, according to attorney Grace Andriette, who represents tenants.
Often we can achieve a positive resolution. Unfortunately, right now there seems to be a big push towards getting tenants to move if the relationship with the landlord is not working out, and that's very problematic given this housing market.
Right, because they can leave, but where do they go?
And there's also, I think, less incentive for landlords to make necessary repairs.
You can also report the property to your county health department or Buffalo building inspectors. The landlord still might try to evict you, but
there is a presumption of retaliation, that the reason that the landlord is doing it is because the tenant brought it to the attention of the authorities that there was a problem with the premises.
And you can utilize pro bono legal services from groups like the Volunteer Lawyers Project and Neighborhood Legal Services. Andriette says in her 30 years practicing law, she has never been so busy.
It's particularly bad now because so many people are in a position where retaining their homes, keeping their homes is challenging. And landlords are attempting to recoup losses by increasing rents.
Andriette says in order to truly tackle issues like rodents and unbearable conditions, there must be more quality, affordable housing.
And just minutes before the 6 p.m. broadcast, I got a phone call from Joe Preischel, the landlord in question here. He tells me that his properties have never been in housing court. When I pressed him on some of the issues that we have heard about from some of his tenants, he says he wants to get put in touch with these tenants and make the situation right. So we will be following up with those tenants and trying to connect him with them so that they can resolve their issues. Reporting live in Buffalo, I'm Ashley Rowe. Jeff, send it back inside to the studio.
All right, thank you, Ashley, for the update tonight. Now.